I'll wash it out.
Did you have a chance to speak to your dad?
Not yet, no.
I mean, do you want to just keep the flights?
No, I understand your point. I don't disagree with you. I'll talk to him.
I mean, I don't want to be like the bad guy.
I understand.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Wait, what?
Is woof. I forgot. I don't want that. I want the experimental. Whoa. Welcome to Sandhawk. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to Sandhawk. Welcome to Sandhawk. I'm just gonna go right off this guy's head. Thump. Boo! Man. Come on. Let's get this game started. Welcome to New York. They've been waiting for you. Welcome to. Hey, what's happening?
This thing and that thing and the third thing. How are you?
Not bad.
How
Finally
was your
getting over
evening?
being a little sick.
Oh, were you sick last night?
Yeah, I was sick the last 2 nights. It sucked.
Oh.
I didn't go to work yesterday. I didn't go to work today.
Yeah, I played games with Mike. Excuse me. 2 nights ago, and then last night, obviously we didn't go.
Yep. Oh, wait, there's somebody here with me. Ooh, where'd he go? Where'd he come from?
Are you an experimental?
Yeah, I'm an experimental. Man. Yeah, I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better. Just like a cold though, but it knocked me right on my ass.
How many people are left in your game?
Oh, I just died. I dropped like hot.
Oh.
So that I would die. I got a kill and then I, was running around and someone shot at me and I didn't know where they were shooting at me from and boom, there we go.
Boom, there we go.
Oh, so what's doing with you?
Not a ton. I got some interesting news on my Twitter about an hour ago or whatever it was. saying that they're planning on making a standalone Jared Leto Joker movie.
Hadn't seen that yet.
Like I knew they were going to make a standalone Harley Quinn movie.
Yeah.
That's been that they've been talking about that for a while now. But a standalone Jared Leto Joker movie.
And it's probably going to be an origin story, which is so unnecessary.
Well, right. We don't care.
Right.
And I especially don't care how the Jared Leto Joker came to be.
Right. That'll fall apart.
I hope.
That'll fall apart like Batgirl fell apart, unfortunately, which could have actually been good.
It could have been. But
because for all of Joss's faults,
I'm
he
not
writes
sure if you
women
ever
well.
read the. I'm not sure if you ever read the Wonder Woman script that he wrote, but he
No.
wasn't good.
Oh,
It was
really?
not good at all. So, it's not, and that's not a shot necessarily at Joss's writing, because obviously it's pretty darn good most of the time. But it smacked of a lot of really bad tropes. A lot of not great messaging. Made a male the main character, weirdly enough. And
Can't
I
be
don't know
doing
how
that.
happened. So
You jumping?
I am.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was very strange. So I don't know whatever happened, obviously, to Batgirl. I know that the big thing was that Batgirl got put on hold because of Justice League after Zack Snyder had to leave after his family tragedy. But
Well, Joss
I don't know
backed
more than
out
that.
with Batgirl. He couldn't get his head around it, I think.
Oh, really? I hadn't heard that. How do you not get your head around it? You're responsible for some very, very impressive.
I don't know. I don't get that either. Like, he's written arguably the most woman-centric show ever.
One of them, yeah, for
You
sure.
know, and he did it well. For all his faults and foibles, you know, he made a show about a girl who, when things go bump in the night, she doesn't go, "Where's the man?" She runs at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, you know.
Did you see the new trailer for Wreck-It Ralph?
Haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Pretty funny.
Oh, so good, dude. I'm super jazzed about that. I'm more jazzed about that than I am The Incredibles, and I love The Incredibles.
I have sort of taken myself out of the trailer game.
Oh, I typically never watch them, ever. Like, I didn't watch Coco, for instance. I don't typically watch Pixar trailers, but this is one of those things where I was looking forward to it so much, thinking it was never going to happen. I never thought we were going to get another Wreck-It Ralph.
I want to wreck it.
It's just so good. It was surprisingly really, really good.
Yeah, and it came out of nowhere.
And it really did. But it was, like, easily Pixar quality. And
it had no business being anywhere near as good as it was.
absolutely not. But it totally was. It had a lot of those same great things about it that, say, something like Toy Story did. And yet still, like, in just incredible performances, and, you know, like, I didn't know that movie could be that, you know, done that well. So I'm very excited about.
And an original property. You know what I mean?
Original property, exactly. Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
Which is
it's not the Lego movie, and the Lego movie is fantastic as well.
Right.
You know, so
I love the Lego movie.
the Lego movie's great. What
hard
do you
not
think
to.
about Lego Batman?
I didn't love it.
I have mixed feelings about it.
I thought it was too all over the place for me. I think they lost sort of, you know.
They lost kind of what made the Lego movie good.
Exactly. They just kind of let that go, and they're like, okay, we're gonna make a crazy, like, as a crazy fun Batman movie. It's a crazy fun Batman movie, which is fun.
And I like that it was trying to go for something deeper there.
Right.
But it never committed to it enough for you to ever take it seriously.
Right.
I felt. So I was always a little confused about what they thought the point of the film was.
Yeah. I just never.
I do care about creator intent. I care about creator intent a lot, and I you know, and probably more than I should, but
Yeah.
being that, you know, I have made and try to make things on a pretty regular basis, you know, I think intent is an important way, you know, an important thing to note, you know, so you can correctly, I wouldn't say judge something, but at least critique something.
What I thought was that they took the Lego movie was so good because of Lord and Miller, it turns out.
Yeah.
Like, I think they were the ones, and I think when you put that universe into the hands of different creators, I think at least this first go-around was a stumble. If that makes any sense. You know what I mean?
Sure, I got you.
I think they were, you know, and which is why I was so pissed when they left Solo. I was like, alright, it might not be the movie I want, but it'll be its own thing. It's a cool idea, and it'll be different, and it'll...
And by left Solo, you mean got fired?
Well, yeah, okay, got fired, but, you know, I'm trying to be nice.
Well, it's not a matter of being nice. I mean, people get fired all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's not a new concept. The problem is, and then people give Solo crap for you know, firing Lord Miller.
And to be fair, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know if it worked or not. So
yeah, and I don't either.
And I don't frankly plan to see it.
And I'm assuming part of it does, and part of it doesn't. But here's what I'll say about that. People don't fire people for no reason.
I'm sure, right?
It's not. And that's not me giving Lord Miller any shit, by the way.
No, I know I know what you mean.
But you're gonna. But you know, if you have a studio that has a requirement, it's speed, or you have a studio that has a requirement, you know, about process, and those creators aren't willing to work within those bounds, you're going to get fired, whether that's fair or not. That's just how it is.
And I don't even know how much of it is about, you know, fair. You know what I mean?
No, I absolutely. I would also agree with that, too. I guess all I'm saying is that there's no guarantee that the movie would have been better with Lord Miller at the reins.
That's probably true. I think though, to be fair...
And I hear a lot of people saying, I would really have loved to have seen the Lord Miller version of this film. I'm sure you would, but it doesn't exist. And obviously there wasn't enough of it to exist, or it would still be here.
That's true.
It's not...
And it must have been so bad.
Well, and my guess is the process was just not working for them. They're very... Judd Apatow about things, you know.
Right,
what I mean?
they're like, we're gonna.
They kind of try stuff out and play around with it, and it's jazz for them, and that's great. But can you imagine?
That's not Star Wars.
Imagine a Star Wars movie a year business, because it's a Star Wars movie a year now.
Right.
A Star Wars movie a year business with jazz as your modus operandi.
Okay, but I'm good with that if you're not doing Han Solo. You know what I mean? Like, go make that crazy bounty hunter movie or something.
Something completely. What you're talking about is you're waiting for them to come up with the Thor Ragnarok of Star Wars films,
right? Which I would love to see.
That's not going to happen anytime soon.
I don't know. I think it could with the right characters.
Not the way that they're currently, the way they're currently running the IP. It's not. That might happen later on, but look how long it took for us to get something like that with the Marvel universe.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, they're going to be playing what they consider to be safe bets.
Yeah, that's very true.
And of course, Solo seems like a safe bet. At the very least, it doesn't seem like a threatening bet.
See, I would disagree that Solo is a very difficult play.
Because it's a pre-existing character that people like. However, people underestimate how much people like the Han Solo version of
the Harrison Ford version, you mean?
No, I'm saying the Han Solo version of Han Solo, the one we already know.
Right.
Not new young Han Solo. I mean, let's be honest. The Young Adventures of Indiana Jones, or Adventures of Young Indiana Jones, or whatever the hell that show was, it was better than it had any business being, but it wasn't what we considered Indiana Jones.
Right.
You know? So,
Those are actually kind of fun if you go back and watch them now.
Absolutely, they are.
This is
Absolutely there. And that
that's-
first episode is still baller because, you know, Harrison shows up at the end.
Mhm.
But it's like it's still not, you know, it's the cartoon show. It's the cartoon version, if you will.
Mhm.
But it's not, if you want, there's 2x scope here.
Don't need it.
Okay. But yeah, it's not the version, and you know, and that's fine. But I'll tell you, there's probably going to be kids at some point that find themselves really liking the Solo movie, and it probably will have some kind of decent half-life on Blu-ray.
That's an interesting question of whether it will or not.
I bet you it will. I bet you it will, because I would say, okay, first of all, I really like Rogue One. I know a lot of people don't.
Oh, I love Rogue One.
But I really like Rogue One. I don't understand why anyone wouldn't like Rogue One. Do you use full-time scope?
No. The reason I like Rogue One, though, is because it took this area of Star Wars history that no one really knew anything about, other than like what you thought it would be, and expanded upon it, put in brand new characters, a couple of characters that you already knew.
That will never exist again.
Right. You know, it was just a one-off kind of, look, we're going to tell this one story, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I thought that was awesome.
No, absolutely. And I am perfectly fine with them doing expanded, you know, I'm perfectly fine with them doing whatever they want with the franchise. The extended universe existed, and that, you know, in game and book and other forms, and so there's nothing that says that they can't go and make their own new version of the extended universe.
Right.
Why not?
But the biggest bummer is now that they've, you know, done what they've done to Luke in the last episode 7, or episode 8. You're never going to have a Mara Jade movie.
Well, no, because Mara Jade never existed.
Yeah. But I love Mara Jade.
Yeah, and she still exists in those old extended universe capacities, but she never existed in any other.
Yeah, level 2 vest here. If
you
need
know.
one.
So, yeah, absolutely. I'm good. I've got a level 3, so. No, we all love Mara Jade. Mara Jade was baller, but she's, like I said, she's a different creature. You know, the few people who got to enjoy her got to enjoy her.
It wasn't a few. I think it was a lot.
Well, what I'm saying is that the next generation of Star Wars not going to be enjoying her.
No, that's very
true. They won't know anything about her. So
until they go ahead and remake the other movies, which I hope they never do.
I don't think they will. I don't see that happening. Everything's so tied in together now. But
totally
probably when we're getting up there, Stefan, they're gonna go and start from the beginning.
That's what I'm thinking.
And when that happens, we're just gonna have to remember, it's okay because we have the other movies.
Oh, I'm okay with them. You know, well, I'm not okay with them remaking it at this point.
Well, it is way too soon. But what I'm saying is that because those movies exist does not in any way impact the other movies.
That's very true.
That's why it's so infuriating when people get all pissy and start running people like Kelly Marie Tran off the internet because you know, how dare she be female and
boys
in their
at 175
Star Wars films. Whoa, shots to our left. Ah, there he is. You got him too. Nice.
We got 2 good shots on that guy as he crouched. Alright, so they're back behind there. Do you see anybody over there?
Nah, I'm just shooting his tire.
That's somebody up here.
That was somebody else? Oh,
yeah.
Shitballs. I just got hit. I was not paying enough attention.
Yeah, I need to shit. I got knocked. Damn it.
Too. Oh no, my game froze up and got disconnected.
Huh.
I've never even seen that before.
That was weird.
And then, and now it's telling me my connections failed.
That's fun. Let's see. So Jacqueline wants me to fix the internet up there. I don't know what's wrong with the internet.
It just keeps on telling me connection failed. Yeah, did BattleEye crash? What the hell happened? I'm gonna close out entirely, open it back up again. Try this. Error occurred. Okay. Was there an update?
I mean,
interesting.
There normally is a little 26.3 meg or whatever it is update every night.
Not for experimental. Anyway, I guess there was actually 33.5 megabyte.
Oh man,
yeah,
that's huge.
And it just happened. So, anyway, yeah, like I said, it doesn't. You know, people can like the original, and when I say the original, I mean the '60s Batman if they want. Just because the other Batmans exist doesn't in any way impact that Batman. So, are you out, by the way?
I'm in the. Yeah, I'm dead.
You're dead? Okay.
I'm in the lobby.
Okay, so am I. Good. All right. Anyway, that's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And your fandom does not in any way earn you the right to be a shithead to anyone else.
No. I mean, that whole thing. I mean, look. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with people? I
don't even know where to begin, man.
I mean, okay, so there's that portion of it. But, you know, I feel bad for her on top of all that. Because people are shitty. A. And B, she feels like the way to handle this
is to just bail.
Is to disappear, which I think is even shittier.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did to Daisy Ridley, though. Same exact thing.
It's unreal. But like, why listen to those assholes?
Well, because eventually the harassment just becomes too much.
I guess. I mean, I've never been in a position to be.
It was her fucking Instagram account, man.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
I mean, look, if they had her personal phone number and somehow got that, I mean, you just kind of ignore those assholes.
But if all of your all of the shit that you're getting from a source is garbage, or the vast majority of it is garbage, you typically throw that shit away.
Yeah,
you know?
I think you know what, you're right. I didn't think about it like that.
She decided to go mental health on it, which I wouldn't blame her.
No, I guess I don't blame her.
I'd
never blame her. But
again, she shouldn't have to do it.
She shouldn't have to. I guess that's the part that pisses me off. Is
yeah, exactly.
She should be able to, as a young, successful actress, as just a person. I don't even need to say young, successful actress. Be able to enjoy that.
How about a young, successful actress who had an opportunity that she earned.
And crushed it.
She's like one of my favorite characters in the movie. And
you want to go here? Have we ever gone there?
No, I don't think so.
Let's check that out. Yeah, on the other side.
Like I said, and I don't even understand the hate for her, other than the fact that she's another woman in the Star Wars universe. Like, because
which they could sorely need more of.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say that there's a lot of girl power in The Last Jedi.
There's a ton of girl power in The Last Jedi.
Which is great. But that's a drop in the bucket of what the universe is. I mean, just like much like black people, the universe is lacking a lot of
right. I mean, the universe lacks
key representation.
I mean, the original trilogy has one woman and one black guy.
Correct.
Basically. Yep. As lead characters. You get Mon Mothma.
Mon Mothma is not the same as...
It's not the same as Leia.
Character.
Right.
Not an actual character. Not a character that does something.
No. Whereas Leia kicks ass. And you got Lando, and that's it. So...
by the way, I want them to make a Leia standalone film, and I want it to be directed by Patty Jenkins. Oh, seriously, I want that.
Why not?
Because if we're gonna get a solo standalone film, I promise you, Leia was doing more badass shit than Solo was.
Right.
Around the same time.
Agreed.
You know, I mean, she's freaking, you know, essentially one of the heads of the Rebel Alliance. And she's
at like 16.
Like, yeah, exactly. And she's like, you know, she's like this representative.
I almost feel like it might be boring.
An envoy, if you will. I mean,
like,
it's just
I feel like it could be boring in that.
It's only boring if it's done wrong.
I know, but I think the way they would end up doing it is doing it like like the trade dispute.
You're making a reference to
the Phantom Menace, and they make it all about politics.
Well,
you know that's what I'd be worried about.
I can't disagree with your concern in that regard, but I don't think Patty Jenkins wants to make a movie about politics. That's why I suggested her. So, no, she is desperately what the franchise would require.
But I think all the franchise requires is a competent person.
Like, oh, absolutely.
You know,
I mean, obviously, when they hired Ron Howard to finish,
and he's
Solo,
by far competent. No one can
because of the fact that he's as experienced as yet. You know, he can make movies well. He can make them, affordably. He can make them on time, and that's what they were looking for was, you know, that experience, and he delivered. So, I mean, you know, he can also make just really, really good movies, too. But whether this was that or not isn't, you know, really where this is all headed in the end. I don't know. I'm guessing I'm going to at least find some stuff to enjoy about it.
I think everyone will find something to enjoy in Solo.
And I'm not willing to say, oh, it sucks, because people said the same thing about The Last Jedi, and I saw The Last Jedi, and I was like, it's fine.
I like The Last Jedi.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it more than 7, but I thought it was a nice follow-up to 7.
It was a nice follow-up to 7. They fucked up my favorite character, but you know what? That's okay.
Who's your favorite character?
Luke.
Oh, okay. I don't think they fucked up your favorite character.
Oh, I think they fucked up real hard. Oh, real hard. I have a real problem believing the Luke that I grew up with, and obviously the Luke that I followed through all those extended universe and all that stuff, would just be like, fuck it, I'm out. After shit went sideways on him. I don't think that's who he is. I just don't think that's who he is. But you know what? That was the director's idea. That was their vision. You know, I'll live with it. I don't have to like it.
Here's what I'll say. Considering the way that the universe was established, for what went down with that character, I would say that I don't think it seems out of place a person would want to go and remove themselves after being responsible for the death of 40 people, or feeling that they're responsible for the death of 40 people, or feeling like they need to go and, you know, keep certain power away from incredibly already powerful people. You know, this isn't exile because of the fact that he's running away from the fight. This is exile so someone can't find, you know.
Yeah, but for, you know,
can't expand the ability that they already have, which is incredibly, you know, dangerous. So I don't think it seemed completely out of place considering that's where they decided to go with the story. But it's, you know, and is it what I would have necessarily done? No. But it's I
mean, I literally kept waiting for Luke to show up throughout episode 7. I'm like, okay, now Luke's going to show up in his X-Wing and is going to make everything better. And never happened.
In episode 7?
In episode 7.
In episode 7.
Nah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have ever imagined Luke was going to show up in that movie.
Oh, I was just waiting for him.
See, and that's the thing. I mean, obviously, like I said, you've got the extended universe stuff going on. You already have a very built notion of who that character is, and that's
Like
fine.
they went completely a different direction, and that's fine. I
Yeah.
don't like it, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's just a movie, you know.
True that. It is just.
And look, Hamill was pissed off about it too, but he's like, look, this is his vision. He's got an idea, and I'm going to go with it. I'm going to trust my guy. And it didn't take away from the fact that I still like the movie. I just, you know,
exactly.
didn't like that.
It doesn't break the universe for you.
No,
and
no. It's not like I'm like, they did that to Luke. I'm out. I'm never watching this again. No, come on.
Exactly.
I've invested way too much of my life in this to get pissed off about one decision.
Exactly. And again, on a character that, let's be honest, wasn't going to be around forever. I mean, that there's a finiteness to how long people A, want to play certain characters, but B, like, how important is Luke now to the current franchise, realistically?
Oh, I get that. I get that.
I mean, just much like Han Solo.
But he could have been a hero.
Not important to the current franchise. He ends up being a pretty important character when he goes and decides to, you know, shall we say, project himself and, you know, distract.
That was cool.
That was pretty badass. I don't think that was... that fight was probably one of my favorite fights of that fucking
But
movie.
I knew something was wrong the minute that fight started. I was like, wait a second. He's got the wrong lightsaber.
Is what you're saying.
I knew there was something coming because I knew he had the wrong lightsaber.
Yeah.
The minute I saw that hilt, I was like, nope, something's up. Why does he have that lightsaber? That is not right. That is the wrong lightsaber. He should not have that lightsaber.
That's awesome. I love that. That's what they.
That totally broke it for me. Did you come down here, by the way? Where I am?
I don't think so.
Someone's been here.
I have. Do you have an SMG?
Yes.
Okay, I have a suppressor for you if you want.
All right, sweet. I got a. Yeah. So I knew something was way wacky.
Is there anybody listening to us, by the way?
No.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure that we weren't just spoilering something.
I'm sorry. It's been a year. Well, not even. It's been 6 months.
I still try to take that into consideration, especially if you don't say spoiler alert first. So, if somebody, if somebody hadn't seen, if somebody didn't know that Neo was the one, I'd still want to make sure that we weren't ruining anything.
You want a funny story about that?
Strong intention.
Here, can you drop that suppressor for me real quick?
Yeah. Are you here?
I'm here.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I didn't know you were here.
Yeah. So I went and saw The Matrix, the new one, I think it was the third one. It was the third one. And the third one, I don't know if you remember this, came out right around the time season 7 of Buffy was ending.
Oh, okay, sure.
All right. So Xander had, spoiler alert, just lost an eye.
Okay, I don't think that needed a spoiler.
Okay, well, for doing spoilers. And so Neo
That's
obviously
funny.
gets blinded at the end, or at the middle of the third Matrix movie.
Yep.
And I walked out, called my buddy, and I was like, Xander lost one eye, Neo lost two. What's going on with whatever year it was? And, it was just the year of the eye. And I was like, the minute I got off the phone, leaving him this message, I was like, oh, fuck, what if he hasn't seen the movie yet?
Had he seen the movie?
He had, luckily, but I called him right back, and he picked up. I said, do not listen to your message after you've seen The Matrix. He goes, I've seen it. I was like, oh, okay, good. Whew. It was really funny.
My God, that's awesome.
Like, that was the
I need a level 2 backpack if you find one.
Okay.
Or a level 2 helmet if you find one.
Yeah, I've seen them in the world. I haven't seen them.
I know they
lately.
exist.
Right.
Like,
Oop, car. They coming this way?
I hope they do. I kid. I hope they don't. Alright. I don't hear it anymore.
sounded like it was right over the hill.
Where do you want to go now?
Look at the map.
I mean, we're
Oh, jeez.
going right off right now, so we're gonna want to keep running this
I
way.
almost want to go back to where we started.
I think that's pretty much where we're headed.
So, have we hit this over here? No, I don't think we have.
I don't think so.
Boat.
There's only one building over here, which is never super compelling to me.
Yeah, but those outbuildings usually have some good shit.
Oh, okay.
Docks.
See you in it?
And we can take this boat and just go. I have device that shit. I need a scope.
You don't have a scope?
I got a 2X. There's a level 2 helmet over here. And what'd you find?
I found the SLR.
What are you dropping for it?
I'm dropping in SKS.
Okay. Level 2 helmet and level 2 backpack on this side.
Cool. I need a level 2 helmet now. I got my backpack. So I've been seeing more and more people using the AK over other things.
Really?
I wonder what that's all about. Yeah.
As a single shot or as a multi-shot?
Multi-shot.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's really hard to control, I thought.
I thought so too. But I mean, seeing good people using it, so.
Ooh, there's an M24 here.
Wondering what the deal is about that.
But I don't really want that at the moment. Not what I got it unless I drop. There's the...
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick that up. I like my...
Do you have a scope besides,
I only have a 3X.
Okay.
And, well, actually I have a 2X as well.
I have a 2. I have a 2. That's all I got. Alright, why don't we head towards the crate?
Bunch of shots towards 95.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's just move.
Yep. Oop. Is that a boat coming in? Or is it just the water?
That sounds like it was a boat. Is there a way to actually get up here that way?
Looking. Oh, I see one. Yep, there they are. He's behind the building.
Really?
Yep. I only saw one.
Where the hell is he? Oh, crap.
He's behind the big wood building. Last time I saw him.
The big wood building. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
There he
I'll
is,
be
in the
behind
window.
him.
He's
Oh,
inside.
fuck me. I'm stuck.
Again?
I'm stuck in a crack. Yep, I'm totally stuck.
Shit.
I'm not gonna be any help to you. The game has a nice big fat critical glitch. I could probably maybe kill myself.
Don't do that.
Come on.
Where is this guy?
Oh, come on. I was almost out. out its crack.
Jesus. You have eyes on them?
No, I can't do anything.
God damn it, I had the wrong... Fuck balls. He's gonna come and kill you.
Well, kill you.
No. Ah!
I got a couple hits on him.
Yeah.
It's impressive considering
I had the wrong gun. I had the wrong guns on auto and single.
No, don't worry about it.
Mm-mm. And the end of the world, obviously.
Not so much.
Oh, there we go. All right,
I'll be back in a second. I gotta go grab my order from the front door.
Yep. That might be it. You made it in time.
I don't even know how that happened.
Anything good come? Just food?
Food, some soda. Mostly I cared about soda.
Wait, are you drinking it cold, warm?
I'm drinking it lukewarm.
Ooh. I love soda, but I can't drink it lukewarm. You want to go to yellow?
Yeah, but I needed soda. Yeah, I'm down.
I've got a Coke Zero up in my mini fridge upstairs. I just don't really want to go up and get it.
Yeah, I'm having a Coke Cherry Zero. I like Coke Zero, and I drink it typically like at like restaurants and stuff like that.
They don't have it a lot.
Oh, I find that they have it more these days, definitely. But that's obviously if they're, you know, if they're a Coke facility.
And if they're a Pepsi place, I'm having iced tea.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. I'll typically go for like a raspberry or strawberry lemonade in that situation. But
Lemonade gives me heartburn.
Oh, well, yeah, but I don't drink a lot of it.
Like any amount.
Oh, it's just the
The acidity just crushes me. Bless you.
Excuse me. Yeah, I was once where you are. I had to change my. I had to change my my diet drastically, and I don't even know exactly what it was I did that changed it. So, but I don't know. I've actually regained a whole bunch of my old bad habits, so I need to be careful with that. So.
Well, I haven't eaten much for the last 2 days.
Well, you've been sick.
Yeah.
If you had,
I'm one good cold away from my goal weight. It's a terrible joke.
That's a funny joke. I appreciated it, even if she didn't. Wait, what?
Huh? Well, I got an SLR, but that's it.
Nice.
We are in the zone again.
I
Sweet.
do enjoy that gun.
Wow, we landed far from where we wanted to land.
Yeah, that's how sometimes it works. That's the way love goes.
Yeah, did I have dinner tonight? Yeah, I had a grilled cheese.
It's weird that you had to double check that with yourself.
I had to think about it. Because I didn't eat dinner last night. I know, well, wait, did I? I know I didn't eat lunch yesterday. Because I slept through it. And then I might have had, like, I think I had a little bit of dinner. But that was it. Don't need 2 thumb grips with this gun. And then... I gotta think about it. I know all I had for breakfast today was a fruit, like one of the kids' Nutri-Grain bars.
Oh, sure. I like Nutri-Grain bars. Those are good. They're really sugary though. They're just like a candy bar, so I don't do too many of those.
Oh no, this was literally what's in the house. I don't have to leave the house to go get it.
Right.
No. I
I'm
did not want to leave the house.
Have done it.
I had no desire to leave the house today.
You misjudge my statement for judgment. It's not. It's not judgment. No, I told you like what I was doing. I was doing, 18 Mountain Dews a day. And not
18
Diet
what?
Mountain Dew. Like 18 Mountain Dews a day.
That's a lot.
And it's, I guess, a crazy unhealthy amount actually. And so, yeah, and I found that most of the sugar I was putting into my body, being, you know, that, was coming out to be roughly an extra 4,000 to 6,000 calories that I did not need to put into my body every day. So...
Yeah, once you stop doing that, I'd imagine things change rather rapidly.
It changes. It wasn't especially rapid in my case, but it was rapid enough that, I mean... Yeah.
I'm going for this crate because I don't think there's anybody over here.
It just comes down to making better choices, but yeah, it was a good thing I did it. I'm glad I did it. I'd do it again, and probably will have to do it again. But
see, I've never been a fan of. I probably haven't had sugar sodas on a regular basis in years. Long time.
Interesting. Yeah, I apparently very much like them, but after I stopped drinking them, you know, and I was just pretty much drinking water and other things that were low cal and sugar free, etc. I found that I did miss a certain amount of soda, and so I started looking into things like Coke Zero and Sprite Zero and stuff like that, and I was like, well, this tastes just as good as the other stuff. So, you know, in the end, I find that I don't miss the sugary stuff at all. And, in fact, the sugary stuff is too sugary now for me, so.
So I got a Groza out of the crate.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, the Groza doesn't let you put a compensator on it?
Probably not.
Oh, that sucks.
Then I'll probably be limited in scope of what it allows you to do.
Don't need that. Don't need that. Alright. So I got an SLR and a Groza.
Nice.
I'm feeling pretty happy about what I got at the moment.
No, you should.
I'm going up the hill to get some of this shit up here. Level 2 helmet, level 3 helmet, level 3 vest. No level 3 backpack in the crate though.
Wish I could find a scope somewhere. Just can't.
If you want to go together, there's level 2 helmet up here if you need one.
I will need one, but I also need it.
There's 2 of those big buildings. Where are you? Oh, you're far away. Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to stay away from death here for a little bit, so.
I need extended mags. Need them real bad.
Extended mag, I need it real bad.
Go to the nurse. She has like 8 of those right in her drawer. I know for a fact. Alright, I think I gotta check this out. I gotta make this call. I got a minute.
You need to make a call?
No. I gotta go down here and see if there's a extended mag. This is where it's gonna be if it's here. Where's the drop?
Is that near you?
No, there's drop. I don't know if it is or not. Whoa, Jesus! Another one over here. All right, that seems like a really dumb place to put a second drop, though. Hello. All right. I need a cheek pad now. And an 8x. Or a 6x. There's my cheek pad. Alright, so I got a fully kitted... Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I got a fully kitted SLR.
Nice.
A fully kitted Groza with a suppressor.
Nice.
Where are you? You're up there. Okay.
I'm running in this direction.
Why don't we meet at yellow?
Okay. Oh, someone's been here.
Yeah, I was.
Oh.
Well, where were you?
Oh. I'm where you were thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, I need a scope if you find one.
Yeah, I've only got a 4, and I think I got a 2 that I can easily share, but.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a 2. I'll give it back to you when I find something else. But.
There's not much over here, unfortunately.
Oh, never mind. I found it too.
Okay.
That's better than nothing. Not a lot, but a little.
Alright, so. I wonder why it doesn't let you put a compensator on the Groza.
I don't know. Doing good in here? Still need a vest. Still need a helmet. Alright, still need a level 2.
Let's see where
Nice
the circle
level 3, by
takes
the
us.
way. Haven't seen one of those for a while.
Gotta go for those crates.
Yeah, I hear that. Good lord, there's another level 2 in here. I mean, 2 times scope, rather.
Basically got to go here, which is right back where you started, I think, right?
Yay, me. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I might actually go a little to the, east in that case. Considering
Like here?
I haven't been over there yet. So.
Alright. I don't even know what gun to have out right now.
Damn, that's far. Alright. 53 seconds, we're gonna get hit by the blue for sure.
Nah, we'll be fine. We can make it.
Well, I know we can make it. That's not my point.
No, I don't
My
think we'll
point
get
is
by the blue.
it's far, and I haven't seen a vehicle yet.
You can outrun the blue in this round, in this map.
You can only outrun the blue if the blue doesn't start off as far away from that blue's.
There's a car.
Actually, I think there's a boy here.
Where?
Because if there's a car there, it's not on the path, is it? Oh, I guess it is on the path.
Yeah, it is.
Perfect. We'll take that. I'm gonna jump in here real quick too. Quick scoot.
Does this seem looted or no?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah, there's good stuff in there too if you want some more ammo and shit like that.
Ammo, I'm good.
Boy,
Boys,
boy,
boys,
boy.
boys. Where'd he go?
Hit him once. Hit him twice. Only one?
Only one. Gotta keep moving. We're getting shot at. Another boy all the way up.
What direction?
They're shooting from over there. So we want to stay as.
Blue's here.
Mm-hmm.
And no, you can't outrun this one. Fuck.
Are you down?
No, someone's shooting at me from 50, I think. Yep, I'm down. I don't even know where they're shooting me from. I have no idea. Another grenade. Oh, right here, northeast, 40. Wow, I'm reporting that name.
Are they coming after you?
Mm-mm.
Are they by the rock? Where are they?
Well, they're beyond me at 40. And now you're being shot by a different guy. Oh, there he is. The
Yeah,
guy
so.
who's running to your left.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else is sniping you, though.
Dead.
Good lord, how was he having
Wow.
such deadly aim on you?
We're gonna report him for having a improper nickname.
Was that who I think that was?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I already reported him too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just not necessary. There are many things you can have your name be that are funny, that aren't just
Yeah.
nasty.
Alright, so tonight is going to be the night
For what?
that I do a thing. I don't know yet, I haven't decided.
What?
I'm probably going to watch a movie, I just don't know what movie I'm going to.
Oh, okay. God, I've watched so many movies. Let's see, I watched Forrest Gump. I watched all 3 Men in Blacks. I mean, I slept through half of these movies, but I still had them
You
on.
were sick. Those don't count.
I know. I watched Gladiator.
Oh, that counts.
Yeah, I mean, I watched some good shit. Hold on, let me pull it up. What else did I watch? Recently viewed. Let's see. Gladiator, Forrest Gump. I watched I Kill Giants, which was interesting.
Yeah, I added that to my list, but I have not. Oh, by the way, how do you actually add something to your queue?
What do you mean?
Like the only way I've been able to do that, like, is on the actual like website Plex.
You can make a playlist.
There doesn't appear to be a way to add anything to the Roku queue.
No,
I mean? Like,
it's you can make a playlist in there, and then just be movies to watch, and then keep them in order.
Yeah, was able to do that. I created a queue, and that's fine.
Right.
But,
I don't know. I've never really used that. I've never used that feature, so I don't know.
Okay.
I watched Bad Boys, Wild Wild West.
Oh, Will Smith.
I went on a Will Smith run yesterday.
Yeah.
Watched some of Young Frankenstein. Today was a lot more quiet. Just I Kill Giants, Forrest Gump, and Gladiator.
Cool. How was I Kill Giants?
It was pretty good. I wasn't sure what to expect.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about that movie, so I really don't know what to expect.
I wasn't sure if it was going to be like, sort of a sucker punchy kind of, using your imagination to deal with difficult things, or if it was going to be a little more like a Monster Calls, which I actually never saw. But you want to go to where do you want to go?
I think where you have it is great.
All right. This might be my last round because I'm getting tired.
Okay.
Ugh. My goal is to make it till about 2:30 at work tomorrow.
I wish you luck.
I really hate being sick.
Oh, I can't.
I'm a
imagine
terrible
that many people
patient
enjoy it.
too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that many people enjoy it. So.
I mean, like, my problem is I can't, like, be sick and go to work.
Right.
Because, A, I'm going to get the people around me sick, which is just shitty.
Well, you're also their employer.
Mm-hmm. And B, it's like, I can't even concentrate.
Sure.
So, me sitting there just being there, I'm miserable. I'm getting the people around me sick, which means they're going to, be out the next couple of days. It's just like, it's a world of bad ideas.
Yeah. Well, I think you have the right idea behind, not doing that.
And so I should probably stay home. Is that door? Oh, it's just no door. I should probably stay home tomorrow, but it's also been 2 days, and I gotta go to work, and I gotta get a couple. Like, I went in on Monday.
Well, you're probably not dangerous anymore.
No, probably not.
You're more dangerous before you start showing symptoms in the vast majority of cases than you are.
And this is just a cold. I get that.
Yeah.
So I got, like, it came on Sunday morning. Like, I could feel it in my throat. Something was like, my throat hurt. I'm like, that's weird. So I was like, all right, whatever. Live with it. And then by the time I went to bed on Sunday night, I just felt like crap. But I'd gotten some meds, and I was just resting most of the day on Sunday. And then Monday I got up, and I was like, okay, I got one thing I got to do at work, and I have a meeting that I have to go. Like, I'm not going to not go to this meeting.
Right.
So I went to the meeting, was okay throughout most of the meeting. What do I not need here? Don't need that. And after the meeting, I was like, I went to work for about 20 minutes.
Sure.
Did the one thing I had to do that day. I was like, I'm out.
Got the hell out of Dodge.
I am out. Went home, slept for like 4 hours.
Nice. That's good. Yeah, like I said, you probably were probably your most dangerous in that meeting.
Yeah. And it was with the family members, so it's not that big of a deal. And Bubba had been sick all weekend, so.
Yeah, I presume it had something to do with the fact that you have children who can make you ill by just looking.
Oh, they're little germ farms.
All sorts of good reasons.
I need a gun.
No judgment.
No.
Uh,
I need a gun real bad. All right, there we go. Got no cam. But now I need bullets. Coming up.
it's you.
Yeah. I ran into a tree.
Well, can I make a recommendation?
You drive?
Well, that was what I was going to say, but I was going to say don't run into a tree.
Yeah.
Just a friendly reminder.
I took Aubrey to school today. And I left the house. You know, I try and not leave the house in, not undressed, but, in crap clothes.
Right.
But I left the house in like an Under Armour shirt, a pair of like mesh shorts, socks, Birkenstocks. It was just I was a hot mess. It was real. I mean, it's funny now, but when I was like, I'm not even going to get dressed. I'm just gonna wear what I slept in last night. Gonna take you to school.
Wow.
I'm gonna come home and go right back to bed.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man.
It was one of those times I was real
sucks
glad.
more than feeling like crap. It's just fact.
Like, I was super glad that she can, like, take herself into school. I can just drop her off.
Nice.
Ooh, level 2 backpack. Oh, you took it.
Sorry.
No, don't worry about it.
I didn't know you were right there.
Yeah. Alright. Are we? No, we still gotta go in.
Yeah, we're not even close. We're actually going outside of the circle. More and more as we travel. Am I driving?
Yeah. Tried to pause the cough button twice.
Try this. Ready?
Yep. Nice.
Yeah!
Rock.
Okay, my bad.
Hey, look, it was a great idea.
Wanna go to the resort?
Boy. Yeah, let's go to resort and die.
Stefan?
I'm here. Was my mic muted?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. I hit it to cough. Yeah, this is fine. I'm fine going to the resort. We're gonna die, but it's all good. That didn't take long. Boy's right here. He's right in this corner over here. I'm looking right at him. Wow.
That went well.
Yeah.
They were just set up.
Yeah, they were just waiting.